You're a
What
fanboy,
the
you're a
fuck?
fanboy, 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 fanboy. Let me peg, let me peg, let me peg, let me.
Damn, dating in 2026. Pick your poison.
Hitchhiker. Let's see what she needs. Hi, you alright?
Hi. I always know what I want for dinner. If I say I'll be ready in 5 minutes, I'll be ready in 4. And if I'm saying I'm not mad, I actually mean it.
Okay, excellent. Get in.
Heard him, bitch. What the fuck?
You gotta be tough. When you get knocked down, you gotta get back up.
What happened? Damn, this fool's a savage.
Together now, give me a kiss. Bitch, you know I'm hella sexy.
What a privilege it is to be exhausted from work that you used to pray for. What a privilege it is to feel overwhelmed by the growth that you have worked so hard for. What a privilege it is to be challenged by a life that you created on purpose.
Hi, I'm Evelyn and I do OnlyFans.
That's right, boys. In 2026, we putting them out of business. Stop the simping.
Hey brother, friendly reminder, kurwa. Be kind to yourself, be your own best supporter, be your own hype man and approval giver. Then you don't have to look for all this bullshit on the outside. See, we have kurwa limited time here on this earth. And it's better to spend this time being kind to yourself, being your own supporter and discipliner, than person that is telling yourself hateful things. Yes man, life become much more easier when you become this best friend of yourself. I also, kurwa, saying many different hateful things to myself before, and kurwa, guess what? This only make it more difficult. Be kind to yourself. Have a good day.
Guys, that's a true secret, man. Be your own best cheerleader, your own best friend, because, you know, you're the best person you can rely on, to be honest. And, well, some people might think you're doing a great job, but it'd probably be gay to tell you, so don't worry about that. Just say it to yourself. Ultimately, your internal self-dialogue is going to dictate how peaceful and joyful your life is, so the choice is yours. It's too simple, I know.
Every successful man is because they have an amazing woman with them.
Not really. You guys come when we build the castle. Like, you wouldn't date someone who doesn't have his own apartment. So when the guy's a businessman, he's making money, that's when he gets the girl, right? So you guys come when there's a nest. That's why they call you chicks, right? Okay. You guys are all gold diggers.
Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne.
Guys, don't forget, just because they believe it does not mean that you have to buy that shit.
Yo, man introduces a new dating concept of financial celibacy. Yo, I've been saying this for the longest time. The same way that, you know, the only way a woman can truly know if a man is truly for them is by keeping their legs closed. Same thing applies to men. Fellas, if you want to know if she's truly for you, keep your wallets closed. No, for real though. Ladies, are y'all going for this? If you dating a guy, he's a great guy, but, you know, y'all pop out, you know, y'all go grab some food, bill come, and he hit you with the, it's a little too soon for me.
All right, guys, I'm going to keep it real with you. I had 2 girls this year in 2025 that I had actually been with on and off for over 10 years. We must have fucked hundreds of times. Both of them have a kid now, and they tell me that they're celibate. So if we go out and stuff, they ain't going to let me hit again until we're married, apparently. Man, we're too fucking old for it. I got to be real. It's insane. It's the first sign of serious delusion. It's like we didn't start out fucking under all these rules when we first started fucking a long time ago. Like, we had fun, we went to dinner, we fucked, we eventually, you know, had relationship type situations develop. They really want the relationship completely cemented before they allow you to hit it. If I waited 3 or 4 years to hit it, my shit probably wouldn't even work no more. And well, to be honest, it's like, what are we gonna do, go on a ski trip and then I pay for everything? We're sitting in a hotel room, we just skied all day, ate, now we both want to fuck, but we're not gonna fuck because you have the celibacy shit going on in your head, but you got a pet sperm and your body count's probably higher than Hitler? Like, are we dead serious? Welcome to the world, fellas.
Come over.
Where are we going?
Oh, around. It's a surprise. Do you like surprises?
I do.
Okay.
If I don't get cracked by tonight, everybody will feel it. Everybody will suffer.
Something in the way
about this more than anything. My friends look at me crazy when I tell them I'm doing a 12-hour stream tonight. They're like, you're crazy. How could you do that for 12 hours? I'm like, look, this is what I want to do. This is all going to pay off. But you know what? You got to realize that you're going to go do shit. It doesn't happen overnight. You got to go through a bunch of negative shit to reach the positive side, you know? It's kind of like your, I don't know what you want to call it. Like, it's like a fucking mission, right? You got to go through certain shit in the mission, whether it's bad or good, and you got to make it come out. And, you know, the outcome, you're rewarded.
Man, it's real, guys. If you want to put yourself on a mission and follow your goals, you could be as successful as Aiden. That's insane. This kid really made it. I don't know. I could have pursued it in the same way, but way to go, man. Straight up. And, well, you know, it's just crazy that it's this difficult to convince people to pursue their dreams when they have one lifetime. Insane, but it's really not that hard. It's just so fucking simple, guys. What else are we doing with our fucking time?
Less than emotional connection. Right now, Athena going hella hard on me, and it's just because, like, I hit that crazy button. You know, when you messing with a girl and you go deep inside and you touch the button, it's just like, then next thing you know, she's just crazy. She's acting cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over you.
Damn, I've been talking about that crazy button since we started the show. Have y'all ever had this experience? I'll tell you, that's why the ones from 10 years ago, we still calling me. All right, y'all, let's see what I got for you today. All right, today I want to talk to you guys about building rapport with your customers. You know, we live in a day and age where it's like when you talk to someone, it seems like they're only trying to listen to tell you more about themselves. And, well, I deal with a lot of high-end or like high-ticket customers, I'd call them, where they're like millionaires, they own stores, things like that. And, well, typically those individuals never really have a voice. When I begin to contact people to make sales, you know, situations take place, they'll end up telling me stuff about themselves like, hey, we're about to go on a trip to Texas or something. And most people would be like, I've been to Texas, you know? But the whole thing is that it's way better if you can let the conversation play out where you just keep talking about them. Like, let it be them for a second. Like, can it just be them for a little while? And, well, if you let them talk about what they care about and you're actually interested in, or at least pretend to be, and you don't insert yourself immediately after every single thing they bring up, you can make a really good friend. And it's like, they're not used to being treated that way, so like, they really like it. It's like, fuck, a breath of fresh air, you know what I mean? It's like, they say that, you know, they have a favorite animal, you could just say, oh, wow, tell me more about it, or, you know, continue to inquire. And as you do so, they just feel like a human for once. But like I said, in our day and age, everybody is just listening to respond. They're listening to insert their story so here's the thing about it though, right? You think that when he says, I'm going to go on a trip to Texas or whatever, that you say, I've been to Texas before, that you guys are relating, that you guys have something in common together. But the truth is, you're just railroading him. He's just not able to. As soon as he has something to say about himself, as soon as he has something to share, it's all about you again. So it is a little bit confusing because it seems like, okay, we have something in common. This is a common ground where we could, you know, essentially become friends or have some commonality together. And it's like, it's actually not the way that it works. If anything, you could say like, oh, who are you going to go with? What do you guys plan on doing when you get there? And then after they tell you some things, say, you know, I've been there once. Maybe you should try going to this place. But that's it, right? And if they have a favorite animal, it doesn't matter what the fuck your favorite animal is. You got to make a friend with this person. You got to make them feel like a human, because in this world, it's just so fucking rare now. And I'm telling you, this tactic has worked out for me so well. I genuinely care, and I genuinely like to have a good conversation with people, so I'm not being manipulative. And over time, I've never lost a customer. We really like to hang out. Even if you call them with better prices, they wouldn't have a reason to call me, so they're not going to deal with you. It really works out well, guys, and, well, you ought to try it. All right, well, I always appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're going to see you on the next one.